Welcome. What's up? It's another day. Time to make another $1. Hopefully more than that, but we'll see how we go. We're going to continue our series. It's the East Side Recovery commercial that I've been working on. So yesterday we did a fair bit of dialogue treatment. It was a bit of a short session, and we'll see how today goes. It might be, maybe I'll have a couple of sessions during the afternoon. We'll see how we go. If you're watching currently, say good day. Let me know you're out there, and we are going to get cracking straight into this. So I'll show you what we did yesterday. Let's change our scenes. And welcome. So we're just going to quickly have a play through. So you'll see we've got a full preview of what's coming up or what's on the screen, on my screen, and you'll be able to see how we're working. I've also got key commands, which aren't currently on there. That's strange. It was on there 2 seconds ago. Here we go. There it is. Great. It's very slow. Interesting. Anyway, hopefully that will show up as we go. It's a great start. Very professional. Weaver's back. Oh my goodness. Yes. The Mo. I had a bit of an ISO beard going on, and I decided to shave it off, and I've created this. Is that in focus? Just for a bit of fun. So why not? Then, thank you very much. Well, it's not quite there. I got to train it. Like there's short bits here and stuff that need to grow out. So in time, it's going to be fat and lush. Some of this top stuff needs to go down. But hilariously, my wife doesn't hate it. I feel like every time she looks at me, she's just laughing on the inside. But who knows? She's not complaining, so I'm going to grow it up for fun. The good thing is I can wear a mask when I'm out in the streets and no one knows that it's there. So although I am broadcasting live on the internet for everyone to see and laugh if they choose to. Weaver, it's good to have you back, mate. It has been too long. What's up? What's going on with you? How's work? How's ISO life? I'll be honest, I'm getting cabin fever. So it's good to be back. It's good to be back on the stream, streaming to y'all. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, it's great to be streaming to everyone here. There we go. Yeah, but how you been, mate? It's been too long. Let me play this. This is what we came up with yesterday.
One last time. I promise. You earned it. You're in control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control.
Of course, have a nice little freeze at the end. Oh, and I love the ending because it's with the click of the clock, tick of the clock, the logo comes up. Oh, of course, it just for some reason it always freezes at the end here, the video engine. But there we go, you get the idea. It does feel like a work safe ad. That's the vibe, I guess. But yeah, it's about gambling and losing stuff. I guess losing everything. You know, plugging away, been inside for about forever. Been playing some games recently, which has been cool. Finishing a book this week. Games going well, all coming along really nice. What games are you playing? Are you a PC man or are you PlayStation, Xbox? What are you playing? Because I've been playing a lot more games as well. I've started streaming a little bit too because, you know, why not? I've been playing COD, the new Season 5 or whatever, on PlayStation and just loving it. I'm not good at shooters, especially like they've got their multiplayer where you're in close and it's just like quick. Not as good at that, but I got some good practicing yesterday with some guys. But they've got one plunder where you've got to like pick up cash. The map's really large. You can do sniping and stuff like that. I have a lot more fun with that one. It's not quite as quick paced. You can do some different things, but loving that. So if you're interested, I think I'm going to be streaming tonight. If you want to come and hang out, you can chuck some video games on as well and just have me there as a bit of comfort on the side. Great. So yeah, we did a bit of vocal treatment to this thing yesterday. So I think we just need to finish off some more sounds and then we'll start actually mixing it, like treating, because a lot of the sound effects still not in rooms and reverbs and stuff. So
One last time. I promise.
Assassin's Creed, I love that game.
You had to. Can't control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You ain't controlling it. You ain't in control of it. No one will know. No one will know.
You're in control.
So there's one thing that they put in which I loved was through this bit. I don't know that we've got.
You're in control.
We need a nice big heavy whoosh in there. So we're going to use search. That slow down clock is rad. Are you talking about, I don't know, I think you mean, are you talking about the jackhammer that slows down or are you talking about the clock? Because the clock here, I just love that it's in time with the, like the title comes in as well. Except I keep getting, I don't know why I keep getting an error right at the same spot. Yeah, that's a jackhammer that slows down. Sorry that you didn't notice it was a jackhammer. It's a bit weird. It's a bit like high pitched, but maybe I need to find a better one. I think that was the only one. I'll have to double check. That was the only one in the library. If you got a better one, let me know. The idea for this, so what I've got is like, there's obviously the ticking clock there. The idea is then there's a hammer that comes in and it's all at the same pace. So the clock goes into the hammer, which then goes into the heartbeat and running, but it kind of speeds up and stuff a little bit.
You are in control. No one will know. No one will know.
And then it goes back to the clock. Some of this was their inspiration. They had some stuff placeholders.
One last.
But yeah, I think it's working. I like the idea. I just thought of the idea of, because they had the clock at the start and at the end, and I thought it'd be cool just to have the clock pace itself through so it kind of transitions into a hammer.
You had to. Can't control of it. No one will know.
You're in control.
I might just, while I'm at it, that's going to be mono. Let's not do that. So will that, damn it. I'm just trying to be sneaky into a quick drag across. I just want to make the, actually, what am I doing? I'm going to put a multiband just on all my effects. I've been using this multiband quite a bit. I just love it. I'm just going to put it just to kind of tame it all behind the dialogue. But I'm going to boost the bottom end a bit because
you're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know.
You're in control.
Okay, so what we'll do, I wanted to add that swoosh
You're in control
in here. So we just want to have a long,
You're in
slow whoosh sound in here. Low, let's be very specific, low whoosh. They've got lots of arrow hits. I love the arrow hits in this. Benj. How are you, Benji? Benj Burnett. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're just trying to find ourselves a long whoosh. So most of this library is the core standard library by Pro Sound Effects. And if you want to buy any of their libraries, you can get a 10% discount if you use my code. I wonder if I can use something like this and roll off the bottom end a bit. Nah. Can you hear, is it a whip? Can you hear my dog barking at dogs outside and the kids out the back? This is fun not being in my normal studio. It's great. Benj, tell us about yourself, mate. That could work. We could get rid of some of the top end so it's just more... I'd rather not have the double kind of whoosh sound, the swishing. Come on. That's cool. So, the good thing with this, so we can find our spot.
You're in control.
I'm running out of channels, guys. There we go. We got one up here. So if you just press S, so you can select the area, just press S, and it will just chuck it straight in. Wonder if we could even lower it more. Let's just roll some tops off it. Might even do some more. Let's just drop it down a bit. In fact, one trick, and I've already got it. So one trick that I normally do on a lot of my effects channels is if you have it set to polyphonic here, so you've got your elastic mode already set on. So when you drop something on there, it's already on. So it means you can just go and it will slow it down. Still reckon we're shut up, Bono. I think we need to roll off more of the tops for sure. Just using this EQ because it's easy. I feel like I don't understand time stretching, polyphonic, and all the cool stuff Elastic Audio can do. Would love an hour or so demo on all the ways to use it one day. Yeah, sick. I'll do that. It's better for music. Well, it can be used for music stuff, obviously. So with the time, so with you can set polyphonic, rhythmic, monophonic. And technically, I probably should put it on monophonic and vary speed. The difference is, I'll just do a quick talk. So with vary speed, all you can do is slow or speed the file down, and it will change the pitch as you stretch the file. So it's literally just drag the file out and it stretches it, slows it down. So the pitch and time go together. If you put it on monophonic, I can't freaking remember. If you change it to monophonic, you can change one or the other. So I think you can change the pitch or something. Or basically, the good thing with so the thing with rhythmic is it uses the transients. So you can kind of pick. It follows transients. So if you've got sounds that are more clicky or something, then it will follow the transient so it doesn't sound as dodgy sounding if you don't want to change the pitch. So if you change the time but not the pitch, but you don't want it to sound all glitchy and crap, it'll use the transients, and it kind of in between that does the pitch or the time changing. Polyphonic means, so with this options up here, you can change the pitch separately to changing the time. Actually, that's one thing. So I don't know why I've got it on monophonic there. Normally I go, polyphonic. I normally go monophonic because that will change the pitch. So if you got polyphonic, it will do the pitch independent to the time. But really, if you do that, you do start, and if I could hear it then, is you get all the gargly, glitchy sounds from changing the time but not the pitch. So if you go monophonic, it changes the pitch with the time, so it doesn't change the sound. So it's a bit smoother. If you go rhythmic, as I said, it kind of follows transients. Actually, sorry, varispeed's the one you want, right? Yeah, there you go. So see how, you probably can't see. Sorry, this is the worst description ever because I'm getting myself, I just do these things automatically sometimes. Varispeed is where you can see there. So the more I slow it down, stretch it, it changes the pitch accordingly. So there it's gone -6 cents. If you go monophonic, it doesn't change. It thinks it's monophonic as in it's, mono sound as in single pitch or whatever. So good for stuff that's not musical. Then it does it. That's just time. Polyphonic gives you time and pitch. You can change it however you want. So you can just pitch something up or down and it keeps the time, or you can do it with time. And rhythmic's what I said, like it does. You can, with rhythmic, you can kind of tell it to do transients or whatever. It's better for things that are more percussive and stuff. So normally do varispeed and then you just change it and it'll change. So it'll get lower as you do it. Sorry, that was a really bad description, but it is what it is. You got it now. But I'm going to. Problem is I don't have HD Ultimate at the moment, so I hate not having clip effects. Clip effects are the best. No, we could probably just use a high pass, a low pass. That's why I'm not previewing it. I'm like, why does it not sound any different? Let's try that. Could probably even slow it down more, make it even longer.
No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it.
No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it.
One thing I also might do, let's just maybe get some more bottom end in there, make it even fatter. Without clipping. Might go more mid because there's a fair amount of low sub stuff there. Just want to get a bit more body back into it. I could use a harmonic thing, distortion, to kind of fatten it out.
No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know.
I've got helicopters and stuff in here. I need to bring those back out a bit further.
No one will know. No one will know. In control. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know.
Sweet, mate. Thanks for hanging so far. Hope your meeting goes well.
Control! You ain't controlling me! You ain't in control! You're in control. You're in control of me. You're in control. You ain't controlling me! You ain't in control! You're in control.
Just gonna kill off some of these birds and city sounds and stuff because
you ain't controlling me!
They're not important. Once we get this far. Might just see how we go. We might try and build up some of these footsteps a bit.
You're in control of me. You're in control. You ain't controlling me. You ain't in control. No one will know. No one will know.
Because we really we want to add to that anxiety, and if that means loud noises, even if our whole production's a lot quieter, just for that end moment, you know. Oh.
No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of me. You're in control. You ain't controlling me. You ain't in control. No one will know. No one will know. No one will know. No one will know. You ain't in control. No one will know. No one will know.
I know whether this scream's really cool. I think what would be great is maybe if we can try and have one earlier. I don't want it to cover up that. No one will know kind of too much. Why is key? Give me a tick. I'm going to get rid of keycaster and start again because it'd be good if you could see the keystrokes. Don't know why it wasn't working properly. Where is it? Let me just check. Is it display only key commands? How do I make it? It should always be at the front. It's weird. Anyway, sometimes there, sometimes not.
One last time. I promise. You had to. You ain't control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of me. You're in control. You ain't controlling me. You ain't in control. No one will know. No one will know.
There's some subtle stuff going on in here, and I'm not sure. Like, this is the thing. It's so hard. I don't know if you can pick it up. So I've got stuff like, obviously the clock ticking goes into the hammer hitting. So they're all like transition from one from the other. But there's also stuff like I've got, so what starts as a kettle, where's the kettle? Starts as a kettle whistling over there, turns into a chopping saw. Oh, it's not in there. There you go. See, and it's transitioned and it's kind of in the same area in the mix. It's kind of annoying that sounds like a clock, eh? I'm ducking it under the dialogue there if you're wondering. Might not go as hard though.
It's the time. I promise. You had to. You can't control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control.
So I think let's put this clock to one side a little bit. I'm going to put it in a room as well.
One last time. I promise. You had to. You can't control of it. One last time. I promise. You had to. You can't control of it. One last time. I promise.
Might do the hammer, put the hammer over the same spot.
You had to. You can't control of it. One last time. You had to. You can't control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know. You are in control of it. No one will know.
Just might do a quick EQ on this one. Just a bit too low mids. Let's try that. Shut up, Bonbon.
You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know.
No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control.
No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are...
One last time.
Okay, let's get some reverbs going, eh? So we
One
want
last time. I promise.
let's get a room going on for these. So we're just going to go new track, going to go stereo, let's go rev, kitchen, or kitsch, whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's go R because that'll be nice and short. So we're going to stereo bus there. And we just want to do, what I'm going to do is hold Alt option and you click FMP, which is fader, what is it? Link pan to main. I don't know what it stands for. But it means if I pan something, it will move with the reverb, as in it will move in the reverb space. We're going to solo safe that by pressing Command, pressing S. We are also going to put this effects into our effects bus. So that will send through the bus. And then we obviously need a reverb. So I'm loving Phoenix Verb at the moment. I'm not sure if it's as good for post. I'm loving it for music and the effects and all that sort of stuff. But let's give it a try. Let's see if we can
One last time.
get a small room.
I promise.
Maybe let's see what's in post section. I don't think they've got...
You had to.
It's not really meant for... There's a living room. Cooking kitchen. There we go.
One last
Let's
time.
just crank it. Let's put it on a few of these channels. Got the clock. Let's just solo this. Might even be a bit too large. We could make the room a little bit smaller. And just turn it down a little bit. Maybe lose some tops off it. Say we like... The clock itself probably could afford to be a bit more in the room. I wonder we might even pan the clock even further across. Ugh, be nice to have some controllers again, eh? I should have brought them with me. So the clock, we're just going to push it a bit further to the side. Going to pan that as well as the hammer. Want the hammers to be in the same spot.
Have control of it.
Now we've got our
No.
for you guys who are regulars, we've got our mellow delay. So we've got like an outdoor bounce, like a slap delay, which I freaking love. So let's just quickly
Have control.
let's find the hammer because it's the easiest one, and let's go new effects here. We're gonna go delay slap. Let's call it slap. Same again. Solo safe it. To be honest, we should have already had like these buses set up and stuff, but what does it matter? We're learning how to do it on the job. We're going to go, so that was, slap is it Revibe 2? Can't even remember now. It's been so long since I've used it. Where are we? Noisy post, mellow, mono, slap. Let's go 100%. You can also click that wet button. It does the same thing. So 100%, we're just going to put it. That hammer's got some lowness in it, doesn't it? Bit of low air. Let's just quickly clean that out a bit. So let's just get a quick EQ. It doesn't really matter. Let's have a listen. Some pretty bad editing on my behalf. In fact, I should quickly do let's get some fade ins and outs just so it's not so obvious. Oh, I think all my hits are right on the beat, aren't they? Let's go some noise reduction then. Let's just clean that up. So have a listen to that now. It's mostly that low end stuff, so we could even just like boost that up a bit. Let's bypass it. Just don't want to lose too much of the body of the sound as well. go with that. Androsimos is back. What's up, buddy?
Can't control of it.
I think the slap's not working quite as well on because it's such a rhythmic thing. Let's chuck it on a few things though. What else have we got? Also, so we're going to hold Command down again and press FN. So because we copied it, paste it across, it'll keep it anyway. But we want to chuck this on a few things. Don't worry about the straight sort of ambiences. Don't need to add anything to those. What else have we got? I'm going to have to automate all this because the channels obviously are being used for multiple things. But for now, it's all good. Let's add a fair amount of slap on that. Like that. Want to add on that too. At this point, we'll have... So let's quickly automate some of these channels. So for those reverbs, let's go... You know what? Let's hide our... So if we just press, what is it, Shift F, that'll close our other things. I haven't been using folder tracks enough. I need to get into it. How you doing, Androsimos? Just doing some extra sounds on this thing. So... would basically just want to turn down the reverb as we transition out of the kitchen. So let's turn that one down. In fact, we could probably just copy and paste that. So now we've got this. And then we will get, so if you hold Control Alt Command and click on the fader, it will bring the, hello my dear. It'll bring the track on the channel so that you can actually adjust it. It's a quick way. It's the same like if you press Control Alt Command and click on the names, it'll just bring it back to the block. So if you click on volume, it'll bring it to the volume there. And if you click on the send, it'll bring it up there. So we want to do the same thing. So we're going to transition into our slap delay, which we can copy this whole automation here and paste it on the channels that we have it on, which I don't know which one. So I'm guessing, and it's not that one, not that one. Except we probably should be putting it on those. There we go. Nope. 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 In fact, because we've got... I didn't realize these... some of these are at 0 and others aren't. So let's just quickly copy that. There we go. What I'm going to do is quickly, because the rest of the scenes until the end are outdoors anyway, so let's just quickly drag these around. Oops. Because we'll probably cover most of these. We've covered most of these with sounds. And so let's bring up, so if we do the same thing. Anything, I think some of these, so what do we got? Yeah, that's at 0 dB, so let's just delete that. Let's just copy this and paste it on Aussie channels. Some of these I've put higher, I don't know why. Let's go like that. They're all zeroed out now. Delete this. There we go, delete those extra keyframes. Yeah, doing well, mate. just happy to be back streaming and having some work. It's nice. It's just nice to be back. Nice to be doing something other than sitting around at the house. Although it's been a lot of good family time, so that's been nice too. But it's just good to be back, hang out with you guys, get some work done.
You had to. You have control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control.
So the heartbeat doesn't need to be outside, so let's turn that one off. Let's go. Where's the hammer? Oh, that's a good amount of slap. I think let's boost that one up a little bit. And so we obviously want to turn them all off again at the end. So let's just go back here. Of course, video engine, for some reason, it doesn't like the end of this video. It keeps doing it. So we're just going to do this. Copy and paste that dude. Let's copy and paste it. The easiest thing to do is copy and paste past the end, and then we don't have to fix any of this. Great. Let's check things like the helicopters because they might need... That sounds cool. I don't think I want it on that sound. That's just a whooshy... So these obviously are ambiences for the next one, so we can have that go back out. And in fact, we can go back to our room reverb, although I think these are just wind ambiences, but for some of these, we've got like page turning and stuff, so let's add that in. We need to add that into that channel. They're very quiet. Wonder if we need to boost it up a little bit. What I might do is get rid of this inserts here and add our sends, because then it means I can click, oh, wrong button. Oh, yeah, we can do it over here. So there's the send there. So we can click on our room reverb, click on that, and then we can see it. Delete that. So if we click on, so I'm clicking F6, which puts gets this tool here, whatever you call that tool. So professional. Whatever you call that tool, we call it the extender tool. Trim tool, that's the one. So we'll go a bit more reverb on the page turning. What have we got here? Oh, I've muted it, so maybe that was some page turning. That's all right. And then we got our clock back, so we just need to make sure that we have reverb back on our clock. Oh, hello. Is that you, Siri?
I won't respond to that.
Oh. That's not what I said. Can you guys read? Oh, no, you can't read it. She said F-O as in F as in the word F. F-U-C-K, oh, hello, is that you, Siri? That's not at all what I said. Or is it? Guys, did I say that? So we want to make sure we have the same reverb on the clocks. So if you go, if you copy a certain section of automation, if you just copy it and paste it, it'll paste the length of what you selected. If you select a certain length and still paste it, it'll only paste, oh sorry, I copied there. it'll still only paste the length, so it doesn't matter. So if you select the whole lot, if you press Alt Command Paste, it'll paste the whole length, and see how it adds joins. So you can do that with audio too, and it will put a crossfade in there. Got to be more polite for when the AI is taking over. Yeah, it's true. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Siri. I didn't mean to swear at you if I did. Wonder if we can go even more reverb. Oh, why does it keep giving me that error there? It's the same spot every single time. It doesn't make any sense. Let's go even more reverb. Nice. Actually, one thing you can hear that, oh, maybe we could keep that. It's like you can hear it slowly creeping into the exterior reverb, but that could be kind of cool.
You had to.
See how that's all sounding.
I promise. You had to. Take control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it.
Thanks, Downball Australia. All good, mate. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, look at that. It's getting there. It's getting lush.
One last time. I promise.
We might have a bit too much reverb, I think, on that clock now. We might turn that one back down a little bit. Little bit excessive. I'm getting too excited. We just go with about, let's go with that.
One last time. I promise. You had to. Take control of it. No one will know.
Where's that? I've got a diesel truck reversing. And those actually hit in time as well.
You had to.
Sort of.
You had to. Take control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know.
I think our dialogue can afford to get a bit louder at the end there. I think I tried to like have it a bit less full on, but I think it needs to cut through.
I promise. You had to. Take control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control.
I might turn down. I'm going to do a cheating way of turning down. So if you just go Mono Effects Trim Tool, it's just a great way to do a quick trim. I know you can do it in automation, but I'm just going to go -2 just to get rid of a little bit of the reverb and chuck that on these reverb channels.
One last time.
How's it feeling? Have a listen.
I promise. You had to. Take control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control.
Take control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You ain't controlling me. You ain't in control of me. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control. You're in control of me. You're in control. You ain't controlling me. You ain't in control of me.
I think his footsteps might be a little bit too full on there. That delay on it's a bit too intense. Let's turn the slap down on that a little bit.
You ain't controlling me. You ain't in control of me. No one will know. No.
Sounds a bit too busy, but what are we going to do about it? I think let's get rid of some of the mid-range in this just to thin it out a little bit, just so it's not burying all this stuff, like down here, that sort of stuff. It is very busy sounding, but I think in the mix you can't really tell as much.
You're in control. You're in control of me. You're in control. You ain't controlling me. You ain't in control of me. No one will know. No one will know.
That wheezy breath stuff sounds cool. We could get that to go bigger. Let's get rid of the reverb on all of that. We don't need any on there. We don't want it to... we don't want to muddy that up.
You're in control of me. You're in control. You ain't controlling me. You ain't in control of me. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control. You ain't controlling me. You ain't in control of me. No one will know. No one will know.
I know we've already got like the helicopters, kind of adds that swooshiness, but I wonder if we can have a like quick swooshy sounds for these camera changes, because I think they need to be a bit more impactful. Let's see what we've got.
No one will know.
It's a bit too whip cracking. Let's speed this up and see. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm just kind of hunting, trying to find something that will work.
No one will know. No one will know. You ain't in control. No one will know. No one will know. Control me.
Hmm. Do you think the whip cracking sounds good or not? What do you reckon?
That would be where the crack comes.
Maybe we could... Skipping ropes. He's not skipping though. Oh, no, that's not going to work. Wonder if we speed make them real fast. They could work. You like the whip crack? Kind of like these. Where are they? Kind of like these as well. Maybe we could get a bit of both going on. Just near the end here. Let's get a few of those.
You are in control! No one will know! No one will know!
It could even be a lot quicker as well. Speed them up even faster. Let's go. At that point, there's a lot going on though.
No one will know! No one will know!
Yeah, the whip crack might be like, because it's different, it's not low and rumbly like the heartbeat or whatever, it could work a lot better.
No one will know! No one will know!
We could use a combination of things, bit of both.
No one will know! No one will know!
Let's try, I'm going to mute this, let's try the whip cracking. What I do like about the whip cracking is it is sharp, and I don't know, there is something about you know, someone like whipping him in line, you know, that we could play on that line. I can just picture my media teacher saying, "This signifies a guy being punished for his demons." Yes, seriously. So good. I love it. It's too on the nose, but no, let's go with it. Yeah, I think if we don't have it as loud, we need a good last whip, like at the very end.
No one will know! No one will know!
We should put some nice long reverb or something on there, eh?
No one will know! No one will know!
There's just too many of them, I think.
No one will know!
Yeah, we could have a... one last hurrah. Let's see what else there is. See if we got some... Yeah, I think why not, eh? It's a little, as I said, a little on the nose, but maybe not. Maybe it's not as obvious as I think it is. Let's go the last transition out. I think that idea of having a long reverb on it too. Might need to have some.
You are in control. No one will know. No one will know.
Wonder whether we can, if we get a few more cracks in there leading up to it, we could build into it or something. Just let them start low and.
You are in control. You are in control. No one will know. No one will know. Oh, you are in control. You are in control. No.
I didn't realize there was transitions there too. That could work. Nice.
You are in control. No one will. No one will know. You are in control. You are in control. You are in control. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control. You are in control. You are in control. No one will know. No one will know. You are in control. You are in control. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control. You are in control. You are in control. No one will know. No one will know.
Nahinis? How you doing, mate? Or mate-s? Bro-s? Bro or bro-s? I like bro-s or bro. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Just working on a commercial here. Tell us about yourself. Sorry, I get into like concentration mode and then kind of forget to chat. But thank you for bringing my attention across to you guys again by following.
You are in control. You are in control. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control.
Wonder if the client will like the whipping.
One last
That's does it needs some. It needs big reverb at the end, right?
You are in control. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control. You are in control. You are in control. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control. You are in control. You are in control. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control. You are in control. No one will know. No one will know.
You can hear the cameraman's footsteps and stuff in that. But
You are in control. No one will know. No one will know. You are in ain't control of it. You ain't in control of it. No one will know. No one will know.
Yeah, I need to add some sort of reverb to this as well. Where's the... Let's call it half a reverb, and we're going to call it whip. So we command solid safe that. Again, I should already have some of these set up, just some extra buses, but what does it matter? So we're putting that on effects bus, and we're going to chuck it on the end. And let's get, because I love Phoenix. In fact, I've got some really great reverbs on. Let's try one of these reverbs. So we're just going to bring up that timeline here. So as it goes, we're going to maybe build into the reverb a little bit, and the last one's going to be bigger. But that's not the right reverb because it just doesn't have the length that we want. Let me just quickly check the others. I know which one will work for us, but let's... That one's got a bit of a short room thing, and then the length. Let's just go this last one. This one's got the length. I want those whips to be louder now, to be more impactful, but I don't want it to take away from everything else that's going on.
Ain't control of it.
Which is a lot.
Control. You ain't control of it. You ain't in control of it. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control. You're in control. You're in control.
I wonder if the wind sounds a bit too full on there. I want it to be a bit more subtle.
You're in control.
The other thing is, even under the dialogue, we could duck it down a little bit. So let's just press E and it brings, oh, should. There it is.
You're in control.
Just make sure it's not too loud during the dialogue.
You're in control. You're in control.
I think our clock could be a little bit louder, like the reverb could be a bit louder on that second half. So obviously not for the intro because we've got dialogue and other stuff, but
You're in control.
whoops. We need a better jackhammer, don't we? So this jackhammer, because Weaver said he didn't like it, and I think I tend to agree. I've even lowered it down. It's just not full enough sounding, I don't think. But I don't think we've got any others. What are they called? Are they called a jackhammer everywhere? Hammer drill? What do they call them in the States? Should we Google it? Does anyone know what a jackhammer is called in the States? Jackhammer. Is there other names for it? Demo hammer? Demolition hammer? Let's just try hammer. See what we get. No. Hammer drill. Hammer hits. Does anyone else have any thoughts on that? What's it called on this? It is called jackhammer. What else do they call it? AB foot. What's up? Hydraulic. How do you spell that? Hydraulic. Yes. Check it out. Look, let's go. Why not? Because we can. Let's go a bit of full cam. Just checking that I'm in focus. What's up? This is my ISO mode that I'm working on. It was a beard, and then I decided to have some fun with it, and my wife didn't hate it, so I'm trying it on for size. All right, let's see what else we got. We need a hydraulic. Yeah. Sorry, these are pretty loud. I apologize. See what I mean? It's just a little... It needs to be lower. The problem is I lowered it down and it... Yeah, it's not great, eh? What do you think? Does it sound alright? Thank you. I'll check out that. I like that better. Maybe I could just take that one channel. That one sounds a bit nicer, a bit lower. Don't want to lose that. Where was that? Damn it. There it was. I can just, so with this I can just take which channel I want. So obviously you're going to hear all the other stuff too, but does that sound better than what I've already got? It's obviously got all the other noise. Because that's cleaner. It kind of works with the pitch down thing. I might quickly search for whatever that word is. Pneumatic hammer? Is that how it, is it silent P? Oh. That's good. We can get some nail guns going on. No, we've already got nails. We don't need more. I think we'll just go with it. Hopefully people hear it.
One last time. I promise. One last time. I promise. had to. Can't control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control.
Could definitely have some more score throughout, and I want to let's put the score through a bit of reverb as well. Let's drown the whole thing out, eh? Let's try. I love my Phoenix verb. Ah, so good. We might even try and widen this a little bit. What we could use, so if you got Pro EQ2, because it's got that kind of pounding sound during it. Let's go. Pro EQ. So let's solid that out. So if we want, particularly for the second half where it builds up. It's not a very smooth transition, but hear this. What we could do is drop that down, but you can put that mid side. So where are we? No. Mid side down here. So left, right, we can change that to mid side, and then you can pick what this is going to be. So, oh, didn't mean to make a new one. So I'm going to put this and put it at mid or side. So you can hear. But we want it, it's mid anyway, so we want to take that. We want to get rid of that a little bit. Just a bit in the, in fact we could even put it back in on the sides. So if we go mid there, we get it back on the sides. So we can kind of widen and fatten out the sides, but we not so much in the middle. It's only a few dB, but it might help enough. One thing we might want to do as well before the reverb is let's just get a widener. I used to love using them, but then I feel like sometimes they overdo. So we'll just get like ozone imager. We can just like widen it out a bit more. I don't tend to widen the lower stuff though. Just get it a bit further out of the way. The dialogue. Maybe we'll just do a little bit, 'cause it's not like bass or kick. Cool. B-Foot. Let's have a chat quickly. Let's have a 2-minute chat break. I don't have a drink. I'm thirsty as. Anyone else thirsty? Oh. Yeah, I'm great, mate. Thank you. As you can see, my studio has shrunk into a boring bedroom. I thought there is a hydrate thing you can donate your points to and make me hydrate. Yeah, I have downsized to the bedroom. In fact, this is Sarah and my bedroom. It's quite a large bedroom, so the bed is like about 1 meter that way. But it's enough room that we've set up a desk, so because we both are working from home. I just thought like my studio's out of the 5K radius thing that we've got here in Melbourne, so I was just like, I'm not even going to bother risking it. And also my work has dried up, not a lot, but like I'm doing a bit of stuff at the art centre, but not a lot of other post stuff that I can stream. So I was like, might as well set up here. So I'm streaming some games. I did a bit last night and I will probably tonight. I've been playing some COD, which I've got one mate who hates it, so I just never played it for a while. And then I've got a couple of mates who are loving it, and I'm loving it. We're doing the plunder mode, which is sweet. I'm loving that. Big map and stuff, so it's good fun. So I'm doing that. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. I do always forget to go back to the normal mode. But yeah, so just having some fun with games. And actually, I don't know if you guys know, but I've got this Mercedes-Benz. It's a 77 Mercedes-Benz that I acquired probably about 7 years ago now, but it was the same car that my parents used for their wedding. And it means a lot to me, especially that my mother passed when I was 18. So I love having that car. And I've ripped half the engine out, which I've been, yeah, thanks. I'm glad you've seen it. I do post it every once in a while on Instagram and stuff. But I've pulled out half the engine. I'm just doing a bit of an overhaul. Found there was a fuel line had a cut in it, and it was bleeding fuel, which is bad. But I've taken like heaps of stuff out of there to replace it with new parts. And I'm like, while I'm in ISO, let's have some fun. So yeah, doing that. How's everything going? Is my stream going all right? Does the sound look all right? I haven't really. It's a new system, obviously being at home, so things have changed a bit. I'm kind of going back to the old system where I'm using the one machine to stream and work. So yeah, it's a good time to be working on the car. Obviously, I got 2 young kids, so there's a lot of entertaining those girls and stuff as well. So thanks for asking, Beefoot. But I'll be honest, I've definitely got some cabin fever going on. Probably have been a little tough on the girls every once in a while because I'm just like, I need to get out of here. But it's been good to stream even just the last couple of days here. And I've had a bit of extra work with the art center, so it's nice to break it up. I feel weird when I'm not doing stuff. Like, I know keeping our kids alive is a very important thing, and to be honest, it's probably the most important thing, and to keep them entertained and to enjoy them. But sometimes when I'm not doing something productive or what I'm good at, because parenting I try to be good at, but my wife is the bomb at parenting. But for me, being a dad, I love it. But if I'm not doing the things that I'm really good at, and obviously like creating and making and doing things like the car is a part of that as well. So I need that outlet every once in a while. So I think men are like that. Let's be honest. It is in our nature that women are more maternal, and men, we go out and hunt and we find and we build and we do that. And there's no deny. I'm all for like role reversal, and like my wife has always made more money than me, and she's a genius, and I back her. And think like, I don't want her to just be a mum. She needs to be in the workforce because people need her, as in companies need her to do her thing. Like, she's too valuable to stay at home. I don't think that, women should be just caregivers, but at the end of the day, I'm definitely wired that way. I love being a dad. I have fun with my girls, but I'm not as good at the nurturing side of things. And, obviously life experience and things that happen in your life dictate who you are as a parent and all that sort of stuff as well. But I like to serve my family. I like to, as in by going out and working, and whether it's making big bucks or not, I like working hard and building for them. So it's actually been real cute though. The girls have loved playing in the car, so they just get in there and pretend to drive it to Candyland and weird places that they come up with. They're always Elsa and Anna in every game they play as well, which is kind of funny. But they've been enjoying the car, especially like while I'm out there working on stuff. So they're the kind of things that I think as a kid you remember, oh, Dad had this classic car and we used to sit in it and have fun. So yeah, it's cool. Anyway, I'll stop ranting. I need to have a break, and I had a late breakfast and snack, but I might need to stop for something to eat soon. I think my wife's got a meeting at 3 as well, so I should probably get off so that I can have the girls. And this is feeling good. Let's just have a listen to the music one more time. Just make sure we got a nice bit of reverb on there. Lots, in fact. I might chuck this delish. It's a really nice multi-band dude. Just to get rid of some mud. There was one frequency I didn't like in there, so I'm just going to quickly get us a EQ. About there, 200 hertz. Maybe it's a bit higher.
One last time. I promise. You had to. Take control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know.
You're in control.
I think we need a bit more score in here.
Take control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know.
You're in control. One last time. I promise. You had to. Take control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know.
You're in control.
How are we feeling? I think it's sitting in a great spot. I might even just be able to send this off to the clients and see what they think. Let's watch one more time and let me know what you think. Let me know if there's anything you think we should do differently. Let me see where it's sitting.
One last time. I promise. You had to.
Actually, this is quickly like I want to fine tune some stuff because we've got like a kettle boiling, right? And that turns into this saw. See, there's a lot of subtle stuff that I put in there. I'm really happy with. So I think after the dialogue, we should definitely like boost that sort of stuff up. So
I promise. You had to. Take control of it. No one will know.
You're in control.
you know what I mean? Like let's
I promise.
accent some of this stuff so you can hear it.
You had to. Take control of it.
We want that sound to stop before he
Take control of it.
talks again. So let's have that come in a little earlier.
You had to. Take control of it.
We want that cutting to happen as well.
You had to. Take control of it. You had to. Take control of it. No.
We just want the dialogue to come out as much as we can, so we're going to kind of finesse our
I promise.
we want that whistle to raise up, don't we?
Promise.
This is the whistle.
One last time. I promise. You had to. Take control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it.
You had to. Take control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know.
Definitely pushing our sound effects too hard.
No one will know.
I think we're pushing the whole thing pretty hard.
One last time. I promise. You had to. Can't control of it.
Just going to put a trim on the effects.
You're in control. You're
just
in control.
before that.
You're in control. You ain't control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know.
In fact, I won't let the music boost too much at the end there as well, because it's just kind of paddy. And I don't want it to take away from everything else that builds up in that section.
In control of it. No one will know. 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 You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control. You are in control.
One last time. I promise.
I think let's just back the whole thing off another
You had
few
to.
dB. Because we have to be in spec anyway, so I reckon I've gone too hard with the mix.
One last time. I promise. You had to. Can't control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control.
One last time.
How's that feeling for everyone? Just going to turn up my monitors a little bit. I'll just make sure. Yeah, okay.
One last time. I promise. You had to. Can't control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control.
We might need some like whispering whispers or something to make him more like I'm going crazy through this stuff.
You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control.
Might also, the other thing I might do is build up these clocks. So I'm just gonna, just at the end, just kind of make it.
You're in control.
Because that's the last thing you kind of hear with the titles coming up. So
One last time. I promise. You had to. Can't control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You ain't controlling me. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control.
I don't know why. Video engine every single time. I'm really happy with that. Where that's sitting. Anyone else? No one's chiming in. No one has any thoughts. Nobody? What is going on? Tell me what you think. Or you lurking? All you lurkers out there. Stop your lurking. Oh, my internet's going cray. Oh, maybe that's why. You know why? Because bloomin' things are trying to upload. Stop it. Quit Dropbox. Backblaze. Pause, back up. There we go. Is it paused? Whoops. Whoopsie daisies. Is that why? There we go. How are we going, people? Am I just dropping out? Is it getting to the point where you can't watch it? Let's watch one more time. Tell me what you think.
One last time. I promise. You had to. You had control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You ain't controlling me. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know.
Might turn the whips down ever so slightly. Let's listen again. Let me know what you think.
Time. I promise. You had to. You had control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You ain't controlling me. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control.
Just going to turn up the whip reverb at the end there. Oh, it's so annoying, that video engine thing. I don't know what it's doing.
No one will know. No one will know.
So that last whip is...
No one will know.
It's okay. Are you saying my work's okay? Jeez Louise. Harsh critic. Thanks, Beefoot. Go for a run. Enjoy, but don't scream in your own head while you run.
Time.
Have a good run, mate.
Promise. You had to. You had control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You ain't controlling me. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know.
I think our heart...
You're in control.
Sorry, I should let it play out before I talk, eh? I feel like our heartbeat could build up a little bit more.
Control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You ain't controlling me. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control.
I think I'm happy.
One last time. I promise. You had to. You had control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You ain't control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control.
I'm really happy with where that's sitting, guys. Could be worth passing on to the clients and see where it's at, see where it's sitting. I'm going to bounce that out for now. I also just want to bounce it out so that I can, let's call it draft. I just want to bounce it out as well so you can see. That's fine. So you can see what the LUFS is. I think we're pretty hot just because that ending's so big. Could be worth us even like maybe ramping into it a bit more so that it's, you know, it doesn't build up too quick. You can also make the start a little bit quieter and stuff, but the whole thing could probably just come back down because, to be honest, we want it to be dynamic. We want it to be cinematic as well. The other thing, this might be a web-only advertisement, and if that's the case, I don't think we have to stick to -24. So, yeah, we're definitely too hot. We're at, excuse me, we're at 21. I'm just going to get rid of that distressor because it's not working anyway because I don't have the UAD thing plugged in. So we're going to have to back it off anyway. So we've got to find out where we're going to do that. Maybe we just, the other thing is we can do some tricks, like just roll off the real low end stuff as well. That'll kind of free up some space, but I just don't want to go too hard because you don't want to lose too much of your dynamics and stuff. So we might just like hard roll off sort of anything sort of low. So below 40 is not really going to be used. In fact, can you do 2? We can't. You know, we could even whack another one on here. Just that'll help us if we just go hard and go in, and then we go about 40. That'll just lose some of our real low stuff that you're not even really going to hear. It won't do a lot, but it'll do something. The other thing is we could always put on a compressor on the whole lot. Just a bit of a... Let's turn that back on. Let's go this one, vintage. We're going to turn all of these on.
Control of it.
Just going to...
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control.
I'm going to lower that down, get some more of that sub stuff. Let's have one more listen.
One last time. I promise.
Sorry, you can't see though. That's all right. Here we go. Sorry about that, guys.
Control of it.
So I've just added
No.
bit of compressor on the whole thing.
You're in control of it. You're in control.
Actually, one thing I need to make sure, turn off auto gain.
No one will know. No one will know.
It's probably sounding a little bit too compressed.
One last time.
And so also what we did is rolled off just the bottom end stuff because below like 50's good sub. We don't need to even go that hard.
You're in control of it. No one will know.
You're in control. You're in control of it. You're in control. You are in control of it. You are in control of it. No one will know. No one will know. You're in control.
So let's bounce that out. Let's draft. We're just going to see where we're at now. We'll be closer. It doesn't have to be perfect to -24 at the moment. We're just going to send it to the clients, see what they think. Anyway, so I'm going to bounce that out. I'll bounce out a video and send it to the clients. But yeah, I would like to thank you all for being here. It's so good to have you, Androsimos, Weaver. It's always great to have you back. Beefoot, You're the man. Always supporting, loving it. Anyone else still watching, thanks for being there today for the stream. It's been fun, but I will be probably streaming games tonight. So if you're bored tonight, chuck your phone on, your iPad, computer, whatever. Come and watch me terribly play games because I'm not amazing at it, but I have some fun. So yeah, I appreciate you being here for this session, and we will see you guys soon.